Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you our second matchup in the DLC tournament. Yesterday, the first one did pretty well. You guys seem to be pretty excited for this to finally start. Pretty good matchup to start the whole thing, with Crash Bandicoot and Hayachi. Yeah, so I'm very excited for this whole tournament. This is gonna be cool. But so real quick, I got to point out today's a double upload. So obviously, first video is for the DLC tournament. Later on today, yes, it is the championship game of the potential newcomer tournament, and I'll explain that in the other video. But I just want to mention that quick. It is later today. I don't know, probably 3, 4, 5 hours after this. I don't know, but later today, be on the lookout for that. Should be another big one. And so anyway, let's jump into this. Wow, Shantae's in both of the matchups today. That's crazy. I just realized that. Coincidence. I did not plan that. Did not plan that because this was random, seeding wise. And then the matchups got randomized, and Shantae just happened to appear on Tuesday. All right. So anyway, usually when we do these, of course, there's results, but we just started this tournament yesterday, so no results until this upcoming Monday. So what, 5 days away, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, 6 days. But anyway, we'll get to the results next week. So we got to jump into today's matchup, which is our 8 seed Shantae taking on Sylux. So, and Sylux is from the Metroid Prime series. So yeah, let's jump into this. So first of all, Shantae, let me I quickly want to say something about Shantae. Personally, I was never a fan of Shantae. But that's why I did my potential newcomer tournament, because I wanted to learn about other characters. I wanted to get other people's opinions about it. See, I always said in that tournament, I wanted to gauge interest from the Smash community. A small portion of it, because, I'm a small channel. But it was so cool. And I got to, again, give a big shout out. Alpha Stoutland. I'm sure some of you guys probably know who he is. He's done a lot of Shantae videos. He does Pokemon stuff too, but past, couple months or so, he's done Shantae stuff, speculation, and, trying to gather evidence and all that stuff. He's been such a cool, just person to use as a reference to really understand Shantae as a character. I've really started to come around on the character. I've said this before about Shantae, when the Smash Ballot was happening for Wii U 3DS and Shantae was in there, I had no idea who she was, and I'll be completely honest. And I always seen her name grouped together with Goku and Shrek. So that's my fault for not doing any research on her. So I always kind of thought she was that joke character. She's not. She's for real. She is for real. So again, Alpha, thank you. All that work that you've done for Shantae. You changed my mind, or you made me see her in a different light, which is so cool. That's what I want. That's what I love about this tournament. You never know who you might meet from doing videos like this, and yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Alpha. Thank you, man. You do some incredible work, very incredible work, man. But I guess let's get back to Shantae. So yeah, getting to know about the character, she definitely has her own personality and moveset fan base. Absolutely, I found that out tremendously doing this, my potential newcomer tournament. Found that out so much. She's in the championship game. She hasn't even lost yet. So, but yeah, that's the other tournament. This one's first round. But Shantae, man, what can I say? I still have yet to play any Shantae games, but I got so many people saying, yeah, go play the game. You're going to enjoy it. Honestly, it's on my to-do list. I'm thinking maybe this weekend I might jump online and download it or something. If I can get some time. I'm really busy on the weekends. But actually Sunday, I don't got nothing to do. Maybe Sunday I start playing it. But anyway, that's my thing. So, but Shantae, very cool. And so going to Shantae, the creator, the studio, Way Forward Games. They went above and beyond, for what a studio would normally do in support for their character to be in Smash Bros. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is them. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive somewhere. This might not be the correct artwork, but somewhere I think they were coming up with actually alternate costumes. They were coming up with, all sorts of different things to kind of just help push Shantae to the front of the line. And seeing, the passion from a studio to do that, to just help increase the chances for their character to be in Smash, that is very cool to see. That, you know, I love that passion. I love seeing that. That is so cool. And, you know, the more and more that, you know, I learned about Shantae, the better I thought, you know, the better the chance I thought she actually does have to be in the game. Now, some people are going to say, hey, she's a sticker. Let deconfirm. No, 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 no. Because I'm pretty sure somebody, you've already heard this, but there's like a King K. Rool spirit. Somebody was telling me there's a Marth spirit. Marth, you know, Fire Emblem. I have not seen that one. I don't know if that's true. I know there's a male Wii Fit trainer. And there's playable characters on the roster that are spirits as well. So, just because you're a spirit doesn't mean you're deconfirmed. Does not mean you're deconfirmed. So, Shantae fans, don't give up hope. There's always hope. There's DLC. And there's a chance maybe there's going to be more fighter packs, you know? You know, we got the first one coming up with the 5. She could still be part of that. Very possible. But maybe we get a second one, you know, whatever. That's future. That's future. But Shantae, you know, the studio behind it, the fans behind her, absolutely very cool thing to see. The passion. I mean, that's one thing I love about Smash, the passion that people have, the fan bases for a certain character, like me. But, you know, it's not about Waluigi. This is, I'm just trying to say that I love how people can take it, you know, take their passion for that character in the right way and, you know, really show their support for a character to be in Smash. Because Smash is such a huge game. And just, you know, I love seeing that. So Shantae is definitely creeping up my list of characters that I would like to see in Smash. I will admit that. She has a lot of things going for her. Like I said, WayForward's gone out of the way to help create alternate costumes and color swaps and all that kind of stuff, and she's got the moveset potential. I just did a moveset, custom moveset on Shantae a couple days ago on Sunday. There's a lot of potential here. She would be very unique. I would love to see her on the roster, but we do got to get to her opponent eventually sometime, which is Sylux. And unfortunately, I think Sylux kind of drew the maybe the short straw. Excuse me. Still got a cold, but I think he got the short straw for this tournament for round 1, going up against Shantae. So the way I look at Sylux, Sylux is actually a character that I really do like. I've loved him since Metroid Prime Hunters on the Nintendo DS. I think that was its first official appearance. He's like a bounty hunter, and he's like really good at like kind of tracking. Well, just in tracking in general. So it's like a skill that he has, or Sylux has. I don't know if Sylux is a guy or a girl or a robot or whatever it might be, but Sylux, you know, one main skill is tracking. I know Sylux hates Samus and the Federation. And what was the one on the 3DS that came out last? Samus Returns, I'm pretty sure, or Federation Force? I think it's Federation Force. I think that's the one it was, the game for the 3DS, where at the end, Sylux seems to be the one that's sneaking into some sort of facility, and he takes like what is it, the Metroid or something like that. I don't know. I didn't play the game. I've only seen like a clip of it. But Sylux seems to be like, excuse me again. Sylux seems to be have a prominent big role in the upcoming Metroid Prime 4 for the Nintendo Switch next year, as long as it doesn't get delayed. But that's what I like about Sylux, because Sylux to me is kind of grouped into a small batch of characters, which I call future first parties. What I mean by that, future first parties, right? They're like games that are coming out on the Switch, first party characters, so they'd be easier to put into Smash. You don't have to go all through the paperwork and jump through hoops and all that stuff to get third party characters. But I put Sylux kind of up there with maybe a Gen 8 Pokemon. Edelgard from Fire Emblem, the Three Houses. You know, there's future Nintendo games that they want to push, and what better way to get that character out there and a little bit well known and to advertise, you know, the upcoming game than to maybe give them some support, or, you know, some just, you know, put it into more people's eyes than to, you know, promote it with Smash Bros. As a DLC character. Sylux would be so cool. It's always been a character that I've wanted, but not really high on the list for me, because Ridley was always higher on the list for Metroid rep. If I being, oh man, I'm sick. But Yeah, Ridley was always higher on the list, obviously, for a Metroid Prime rep. But Sylux would be pretty cool. I just think he kind of drew the short straw, like I was saying, against Shantae in the first round. If Sylux happens, I would love it. I would love to see it. I think he bring a pretty unique and cool play set. Like I said, he could use Sylux to kind of... dang it. He would help promote Metroid Prime 4 once it comes out. You know, good marketing kind of thing for both games. So, but I don't know. It just comes down to who would you rather see? And thanks to... dang it. Stop coughing. Let's get through this video. Okay. But thanks to people like Alpha and other people down in my comments. Okay, I'm back. I had a little coughing attack. Oh, God. All right, but yeah, I forget where I left off, whatever point I was trying to make. So, basically, who am I going to vote for? Oh, that's what it was. Thanks to people like Alpha Stoutland and people down in my comment section that have kind of, you know, made me see Shantae in a different light and, you know, way more likely. I'm rooting for Shantae. My vote is for Shantae in this one. I think she has... I still think she has a good chance. She's, you know, female. That seems to be kind of lacking, especially this time around for newcomers. DLC, she would be, you know, third-party indie rep. She would be the first indie rep to be playable in Smash Bros. There's a lot going for her, so my vote is indeed for Shantae. Let me know who you got, Shantae or Sylux. Pretty simple. Figure out the winner of this next Tuesday, and that pretty much going to wrap up this one. Yeah, so like I said earlier, championship match for the potential newcomer tournament later today with Shantae against somebody. Won't spoil it. I'll let you guys figure that out once the video gets there. So anyway, that is it for this one. Let me know who you got down in the comments. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this one as usual. Hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.